Hello, welcome to the Lolpog League.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Today is a very important stream because we will get to know two of the division of the highest division champions. First, we will start with all Polish matchup between Roczak and Trzekoszczak to decide who will be the Division 2 champion and who advances to Division 1 in the next season. Then we'll have the last match in Division 1 between Tugi and Mörke, and we'll find out who will be the champion of the Lolpop League Season 1. Would it be Tugi, or will it be the Swedish guy who is already done? We will see. But first, let's take a look at the at the tables, and let's talk about possible scenarios for Ruchak and for Trzekoszczak to win the division. For Ruchak, the task is very simple. He needs to win 4 games. Even losing in a decider is enough for him to win the division and advance to Division 1 for the next season. Trzekoszczak has to win the match by at least 2 games. 5-3, 5-2, 5-1 and 5-0 are the scores which give him the promotion to the to the Division 1 in Season 2. Yeah, so Rurchak in a little bit better situation, but both players still with realistic chances. There are no like science fiction scenarios. 5-3 is pretty possible result for Trzekoszczak to achieve, and this should be enough for him to advance to the Division 1. Maybe we'll take a quick look on players' profiles and let's see how they did in the season so far. Chuck 1 versus Camper 5-4, 5-1 versus Rocco, Walkover versus Alex H, and 5-1 versus James. In Decider, 1 versus Rocco in the Decider, Walkover versus Alex, and also 5-1 versus James. In terms of average losing score and lines, both players have a pretty shaky season. It is also seen in the statistics. Only 277k average losing score and 83 lines for Rurchak, and 249 and 77 for Trzekoszczak. Both players are yet to score their first 600k of the season, and in the terms of total points, Rurchak was more efficient, 7.8 million almost points, and Trzekoszczak over 6.8 million points. So yeah, there is no clear favorite, but in terms of those small statistics, it looks like Rurchak should be the favorite. But it's a battle between two Polish players. They know each other very well. They played against each other many times. They know their strengths and weaknesses, so anything and everything can possible. Do you agree with me, Adam?
Yes, I mean, Roczak in a prime position, having to win just 4 games, this is a huge advantage at the very beginning. But at the end of the day, best of 9, pretty short. A lot of random things can still happen. Maybe today is the day for Trzekoszczak to shine and to advance to Division 1.
One thing is sure for 100%. No matter who wins today's match, we will have 2 Polish players in Division 1 next season, because you had them already guaranteed yourself a place in the top 3 of Division 1. So you're guaranteed to play there for the next season, and you will be joined by another Polish player, which is always nice to see. Okay, so players, Rurchak, Trzekoszczak. Standard question for you before we start the match. Do you want to play same piece sets for this very important championship match? Do we have our play chat? Can we get your answers?
I think Twitch is going crazy once again.
Jakiś problem?
Coś padło kurczę z Twitchem i nie wiemy dokładnie co się dzieje. Staramy się rozwiązać sytuację właśnie na Trying to get back, ale coś po prostu padło, nie wiadomo w ogóle o co chodzi. Nie będzie chwili cierpliwości, dobra?
Może uda mi się zagrać choć trochę mniej średnio niż poprzednio. Chociaż filozofia grania absolutnie średnio i atakowania przeciwników bardzo mi odpowiada.
I believe we are back. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Can you hear
Yes. I have no idea what happened. I guess there was some issues with OBS connecting to Twitch. Very weird one. I've never had something like that before. Let's try to get back to the players.
me? Hello, people in the chat. Can you hear us? Is there anyone with us?
Well, technically, it looks like Rurchak's stream is off.
Yeah, Rorschach, so maybe we have some simul problems. Please check your...
Okay, now it
Internet.
looks like it's fine. I mean, I have no idea what happened because all the time I had the internet connection. Didn't lose it at any point. It's very weird. It's as if OBS couldn't connect to Twitch. Such a bizarre way. All of a sudden, mid-stream.
Okay, Rorschach, Shvikoshchak, if you can hear us, can hear us right now, please answer our question about the SPS. This is, I know it's a formality, but a question has to be asked. So, do you want to play SPS? Rorschach says yes. Let's wait for confirmation from Shvikoshchak's side.
Here you have the seed then. It's 088452. No letters today.
No letters, yeah. No letters today. Will it be a cursed seed or will it be a decent one?
Well, the seed says 0 at the beginning, so maybe we won't get a 6-digit score in the match.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, Shvikoshchak, Rurchak, when you are ready, let's start your match. We have some minutes delay, and in 50 minutes, another match should start. So yeah, I know that it's very important for you, but that is also important for the other players. So if you are able to start the match soon, be more than happy. And we already have a readiness from Shvikoshchak's side. Rorschach is putting his sit.
And
he's ready as
Rorschach is
well.
ready. So let's start the match. The first game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Rorschach needs 4 games to win the division.
Yeah, the championship match in Division 2 for Lolpok League Season 1 between those two Polish players. Yeah, the whole season was a kind of a shaky one for every single player. Them is to win. All of the players had their great moments, had their bad moments, and the one who will have less bad moments should win. This is how this division works this season. Let's see how it will be working the next one. Okay, Shvikoshchak already with three Tetrises. Rorschach had to skim few lines. Shvikoshchak was going perfect for first 12 lines, but then skimmed one line and is not perfect anymore, but has about 40,000 leads over Rorschach.
This part of Shvikoshchak is getting out of control. But it must have been a very bad RNG moment for both players in quite some issues. Rorschach's board is not good. It was clean, but the left was Very bad, and
Oh, and
a series
Rorschach,
of
a lot of
misdrops.
misdrops. Mhm.
This is going to be pretty difficult to survive, I'm afraid. Still possible
To
though.
małe żółte krety. Welcome.
Hello. With this
And
misdrop,
Rorschach is
there's
about to
nothing
top out. Mhm.
he can do. Rorschach tops out, and Chikoshchak takes the first game.
It's 1-0 for the lower ranked player. I wonder what happens if Chikoshchak doesn't win the division. Will he be banished to the balcony?
Well, in Poland it's so hot that it would be yet worse than the night than the winter one at the last time. It's like, yeah, let's try it, a new one. They are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. What do you mean that's a blessing? High temperature? It isn't.
Yeah, this game number 1 was pretty difficult for those two players. Let's hope that the second one will be better. But Rorschach's board is not perfect, okay? He got a nice piece to put it in the side of his boards, and now everything is under control. 45 for Rorschach, 27 for Chikoshchak, but Chikoshchak gets a Tetris. Rorschach as well. So Rorschach was able to get about 18,000 early lead in game number 2. Rorschach 114, Chikoshchak 96,000. Both players with pretty clean boards. Nothing major happens on both sides. Yeah, so let's see who can be more efficient, who can use, who can convert more long bars into Tetrises. $162 Rorschach, 144 Chikoshchak, still about, not full, but about one Tetris lead for Chikoshchak in this game. No major problems, it's nice to see, but there is not so much to comment in those type of games when both players are playing cleanly. So we can enjoy what we are seeing.
It's a very good start for both, certainly.
Yeah, 230,000 before 50 lines. It's a very nice pace. Very nice, impressive one. Can they maintain this pace until the transition at 130 lines? And Chikoshchak 287, Rorschach 263. Now Rorschach takes another Tetris 286, one line separates them and 1000, so there is a very neck and neck game. And Chikoshchak is getting another Tetris. They are very efficient, doing very efficiently, and this is what we want to see in a championship match, even in Division 2. Those players are trying to find a way to win a spot in the elite, so they have to be prepared to go for very efficient, very nice, very high scoring games. They will need this in Division 1 next season for sure. 379 Chikoshchak, 339 Rorschach, so Rorschach slowed down a little bit and Chikoshchak is able to build some lead. And Chikoshchak, it's not slowing down by any means. 425,000 after 86 lines, very efficient game from his side, but now he falls into a lot of trouble, pace-wise, I would say. Shouldn't be anything what kills him, but I don't know. So many nasty dependencies. Oh, and this misdrops, oh my god, it is happened so fast, so quickly on his side. And now he's on the verge of topping out. Can he survive it?
Needs the number right now, gets the number. This will be quite a bailout, I believe. But with this
No,
misdrop,
it
this might be
won't.
impossible. Is there anything he can do? Miracle series of L's to the left needed, but even with it, it will be very difficult. Rochak has already taken the lead. And with this misdrop, that's it. Rochak takes the game, leveling up the match at 1 each.
It was a very nice, very impressive start from Chikoshchak's side, but then suddenly, out of nowhere, everything fell apart, and Rochak was able to survive the moment, was able to get some Tetrises, and takes the game. We are 1-1. Rochak, 3 games away from winning the Division 2. Yeah, Rochak will probably mull in this game because it's a pretty decent one. So let's see how far can he go.
.560 transition that is. Pretty clean one. And survived very nicely.
If I'm not mistaken, Rochak is yet to score a 700k in PAL. Please correct me if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so. He has a very high 600k.
Yeah, but this will be it. He can't score any more points. 573, 960, decent one, but also not the best score of the league because he had over 580,000 so far. But this is a game which gives him some kind of a confidence boost, which is also important.
They are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And there we have it. Both players started, both players with one burnt light and one Tetris on the side. Let's see how it goes. And yeah. Yeah, Rochak with 72,000, Chikoshchak with 74. We're almost 29 in. Chikoshchak is kind of struggling with his stack. Can't find the proper way to build for some safety Tetrises. Needs to work around his stack a little bit. Okay, he's left, well, already gets a Tetris. 104 Chikoshchak, 123 for Rochak, and both players are trying to be as efficient as they can. And Chikoshchak decided to finally transfer the well to the right, the traditional Tetris well. And Rochak is a little bit high, but gets a Tetris, lowers his stack. 150 for him, 129 for Chikoshchak. Yeah, 49 in, so still about 99 to go before transition to level 19.
It's a very steady game so far for both. No major issues. The score not as great as the previous one, but still very decent. And I wonder if for Chikoshchak, keeping this close distance is enough. I believe he would like to get some lead going on yet before 19. Needs to win by at least 2 games, so getting into a lot of those very close encounters most likely isn't the successful way in this case. Needs to get some advantage here and then, able to make up for this 2-game lead at the very end. Now he's leading by about by a bit less than 1 Tetris. Near the same. Nice. Well, actually the scores have got a bit low. It's 285 at 82 lines for Różczak and 300k for Ćwiekoszczak at 84 lines. Ćwiekoszczak will have to go for a left tool once again. It's very unlucky to have to do so. Just handling it pretty well so far.
Yeah, but Różczak is also far from being perfect before. He has this weird setup for Tetris. If he doesn't get long bar in time, which he didn't, causes more problems. Because this was those kind of setups when you need a long bar right now and you will be fine. If you don't get, you have fine, like you can see on your screen right now. So another chance for Ćwiekoszczak to extend his lead a little bit and secure this game for his side, but Różczak is trying to... exactly the same score for a moment. Różczak was trying to clean his stack in an efficient way, which managed to do pretty well. And now both players struggling, trying to find a way to dig it out. Ćwiekoszczak has few thousand points advantage. This is still no one's game. Tetris for Różczak, Tetris for Ćwiekoszczak. 423 plays 425, but Różczak is 5 lines in the future, which can also matter. Różczak transitions with 448.
Ćwiekoszczak transitions with 475 now, so about a Tetris advantage on his side. This is not a safe lead. 1 Tetris of Różczak's and the lead is gone, but Różczak not with the perfect board. This, I believe he wanted to tuck it and failed to do so. Now this is very tricky. Series of mid-drops, and that is gonna be it for Różczak. Ćwiekoszczak takes the game.
And
Less than
2-1.
Tetris advantage, but it's enough. Różczak wasn't able to outplay him on 19 speed.
No, and this is what Ćwiekoszczak needs. He needs to win those close games. Otherwise, his chances might be gone. So yeah, if he keeps winning those close games, he keeps his chances alive.
And Ćwiekoszczak is ready. Różczak now ready as well, so let's start the next game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. This is a very important game now. Both players kind of have to win it. We have another decent start.
See a message from Małe Żółte Krety 123. The stream is kaput. Can we check it?
I don't know. On my end, everything looks perfectly fine.
but I checked it in the browser and you can't see players playing. They look like are waiting. Rorschach, Koschak, please continue. We will try to get back to you. We will definitely have a recording of this game, so please keep playing it and we will try to get back. Both players are playing and now Chikoszczak with a lot of troubles. And Chikoszczak tops out. But I don't know if we will be forced to...
I have no
Maybe
idea
we'll
what's
be forced-
happening.
Yeah, if stream died, we'll probably need to repeat this game, replay it because it's not seen. Okay, I don't know what is Twitch doing today because it's really weird what happens.
Well, technically, I have absolutely no idea what's happening. It's as if something was really wrong on Twitch. I have all the internet, OBS, everything's alright all the time. But there's no stream on Twitch, apparently.
Wywrócił się wszystkim. Mniej więcej na etapie startu gry.
The stream is gone?
Yep. Yep. I played for a bit, but the stream is gone.
No idea what happens.
Well, as you can hear, we
Adam, are
have
you
all...
there?
Yes, I am here, and everything says everything's alright.
Mm.
For some reason, it looks like Twitch is
You-
cutting off the stream.
Sound
From time to
very
time.
weirdly right now. Adam,
What
are
do you
there?
mean?
Sounded... Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Alright, it looks
Hello?
like we are back. Let's get back to the match scene. Let me prepare the players just in case once again. I believe that game should be replayed because it looks like, in all probability, the stream went offline yet before the game actually started. Was this the case?
I assume yes, because when I checked the stream in the browser, it was like kind of buffering. So if Ruczek and Chikoszczak agree, we could replay game number 4. Guys, please confirm us in the chat if you agree to do so. Okay, Ruczek agrees. What about Chikoszczak? Okay, so let's maybe roll a new seed.
Yes,
And-
let's
and-
get a new
and-
seat, entire new seat.
Mhm.
That's going to be AC, 6E, A7. You see, AC. Even Twitch needs air conditioning, not only me.
I... Okay, ready.
The players are ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah. Game number 4. Ruczak versus Chikoszczak. Championship match in Division 2. And both players started with a Tetris. And both are ready for the second one. Different approach to the stack building, but both players are going with a perfect score so far. So let's see who of them can go further with those perfect scores. Ruczak already burned some lines because Chikoszczak is still going with 16 lines and is ready for a 5th Tetris in a row and gets it. So a very nice start for Chikoszczak in this game. Another Tetris, so Chikoszczak is going crazy efficiently and putting some pressure on Ruczak's side. Another Tetris for Chikoszczak, but then now he is in the state of the board when he needs long bar, otherwise he will be forced to burn, so he was forced to burn. And 162 for Chikoszczak, 124 for Ruczak. And both players are trying to go for more efficiency. But now Ruczak's board is not looking great. It shouldn't kill him unless he gets very unlucky with the pieces, but slows him down for sure, which will give Chikoszczak a chance to extend his lead. 141 Ruczak, 218 for Chikoszczak.
This is another very good start by Chikoszczak. The efficiency is there today. Ruczak kind of struggling all the time, not being far behind, but being like 3 Tetris behind, which he is now, is not an option in this match. Looks like he tries to go for a more aggressive setup, and it definitely didn't work out. Manages to bring this piece to the left, but still another one needed, and this is not a good setup. This is kind of dangerous even. There's no...
Yeah, can it... Oh, yeah. But he gets a long bar. what's kind of lucky for Rochak. Few more unfavorable pieces, and it might have been an end of this game, but he keeps this game alive. 246 for Rochak, 327 for Koszczak, so by about 80,000 point leads for Koszczak in this game. And both players with some minor issues, both are not able to score a Tetris in the next few lines.
Well, now it was Koszczak's turn to get a bit unlucky with the pieces. He could have been very much out of it if one or two good pieces came. They didn't come, but Rochak in yet more trouble at this point, trying to dig out, and this double S was
Oh!
absolutely tragic. He
Mhm.
needs anything to burn, anything to bring the stack lower, gets the lumber finally, but is about 2.5, maybe even 3 Tetris behind. With this Tetris of Koszczak, it's 80,000 points advantage, and the lines are slowly but surely coming to the 130 number, which will be the transition, and Rochak needs to do something about it. Rochak 347 at 107 lines, Koszczak 432 at 111 lines. Koszczak is in the driver's seat in this game. This is a late at transition given advantage if nothing extraordinary happens. This is quite some trouble for Koszczak though. He needs a Lombard now, misdrops this piece. It wasn't meant to go there. Another series of issues, another series of misdrops, and it looks like it's going to be it for Koszczak. Koszczak is going to top out. Rochak, you need one more Tetris to take the game. Here it is, the Tetris. And Rochak levels the match up at 2 each.
Yeah, this was a very strong start for Koszczak for this game, but then he wasn't able to bring it home. And yeah, Rochak took his chance, and we are 2 games each. So Rochak is 2 games away from winning the division and advancing to Division 1. Koszczak, on the other hand, needs to win 3 games and can afford losing only 1. And Rochak won't be able to bring this game to 500k, but 489, 880 is his final score, and we have 2-2.
Koszczak is ready. And Rochak is ready, but Koszczak not ready anymore, it looks like. Ready now, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah, Rochak needs 2 more games. Koszczak afford to lose only 1.
That's a very nasty misdrop by Koszczak there. Misrotation, I should say. This might be pretty difficult in many
Hello,
ways.
Spy, welcome.
Hello. What is Koszczak going to do? Rochak also in quite some trouble. Koszczak needs the lumber and gets it. A bailout lumber arrived on time.
Yeah, but good news for Koszczak is that Rochak is also not in a perfect shape, but okay, is far much lower than Koszczak. Okay, Koszczak should be fine in terms of surviving it, but hey, he's only 1 Tetris behind, so not that much of a damage done. So Chikoshchak slowly but surely trying to bring his stack to a manageable position. But now Rurchak misdrops some pieces, and maybe not misdrops. I might have missed what happened, but this was definitely a misdrop of this J piece. Now he has to work around it, and this is the chance for Chikoshchak. If Chikoshchak will be able to go Tetrises very soon, he
This
could
is-
take the lead.
This is an absolutely horrible board to work with for Rurchak. Clearing this out will take a lot of time, surely. Chikoshchak has the best chance he's ever had in this match, I believe. He's now about 3 Tetrises, almost 3 Tetrises behind, and can easily transfer it into an advantage. Rurchak is on the verge of
Rurchak
topping
keeps
out.
dropping, and this will be it, I suppose.
Rurchak tops out. Chikoshchak, in order to take the game, you need to get to 141,000 points. 141,000 points. This is 2 Tetrises and a few lines. A line out will be enough. A line out till level 19. Pretty sure he
Yeah,
will go
there's-
for these 2 Tetrises though. Or at least
Yeah,
one.
but he-
and-
But he can't force anything and get into troubles. So yeah, maybe it's wiser to bring the stack down to a more manageable position, I would say, to put it in these words.
He has all the time in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's 32k to go. And 53 lines. Here we have a Tetris. 9k
More
to
than
go.
enough. Mm-hmm. No need to do any risky and fancy stuff.
Very nice. Safety double.
Oh, now those S's and Z's. Okay, he should be fine. He's Tetris ready.
Was kind of forced
Oh.
to go for this Tetris setup. Couldn't
Mhm.
really decide against that. It's
Yeah, but
not
he
like-
can line it out. He doesn't have to risk. He has all the time, and he takes the game. And we have 3-2 for Chikoshchak. So Chikoshchak, you are safe with this game. You can top out whenever you're ready.
Yes, we can go for a 5-minute break.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah, so I assume if we have a break, we'll have to ask Tugi and Murke to wait a little bit longer. So maybe we postpone their match by 15 minutes.
Yes, let's go
and-
for like a 5-minute break right now.
Yeah, 5-minute break, and we announce the Division 1 players that their match starts a little bit later. And I will try. Adam, can you bring back to Chikoshchak's game? I want to take his score. 106 for 191, 520. Okay, let's go for the break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Welcome back.
Hello back. Hello back. Okay, so we are 5 games in between the Rorschach and Chikoschak. Still 4 games possible.
Let's
But
draw a new
Chikoschak-
seed for them.
Mhm.
It will be 7-8-6-6-8-E.
Yeah, and Chikoschak doesn't want to play all of those 4 games remaining. He would like to play at maximum 3. Yeah, new seed for you is 7-8-6-6-8-E. And as soon as you're ready, we will start with countdown for game number 6.
They are ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Rorschach. Yeah, to remind you, Rorschach doesn't need to win this match. 4 games are enough for him to win the division. Otherwise, Rorschach will be the champion. One thing is certain: we will have 2 Polish players in Division 2 for season number. Sorry, not Division 2, Division 1 for season number 2.
In Division 2 most likely as well, due to G-Dutch having a really great chance of advancing still. For now, let's focus on this match, which is coming to its conclusion. Chikoschak couldn't really get any efficiency going in. Just 1 Tetris in the first 16 lines, and there won't be more within the next few, most likely. Rorschach already with 3 Tetrises. It's a clear 2 Tetris lead. Now getting another one. Almost 100k for Rorschach. Just 43,000 for Chikoschak, who cannot get out of this league. That's a very lengthy one. He will be kind of forced to go for this dirty Tetris. Kind of setup. Gets the lumbar. And Rorschach in a lot of trouble. What is Rorschach doing? What happened to Rorschach? This will be very
His
difficult to
left is
survive
not
for
looking-
Rorschach.
Mhm.
It's still possible, but needs a lot of help now. Can he do some magic? He started very nicely, but this was kind of a ghost burn. There's another mage
Oh my
drop.
god, this will be a top out. This is a top out for Rorschach, 38 lines, 109. Chikoschak, you need 110,000 to take this game in order to take a 4-2 lead. $110,000 points is the score for you to beat Rorschach in this game and leading 4-2 in this match. I'm not sure, Adam, if Rorschach is able to take this pressure of this championship match. I think that nerves are also a factor here.
Here it is with this Tetris. Chikoschak takes the game, leading 4-2 now.
Chikoschak leading 4-2, and Chikoschak has championship points. Chikoschak has championship points. Chikoschak has 2 championship points, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he can afford to lose 1 game. So Chikoschak has 2 championship points to win this division. Rorschach is forced to win 2 games in a row in order to win the division. So this is getting more and more complicated for Rorschach. It's looking better and better for Chikoschak right now. But you know, in Tetris, anything and everything can happen. So
They are ready.
that-
The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Will it be the last game of Division 2 of Season 1? Will it be the championship game for Tvekoshchak, or can Rorschach prolong his chances? Can Rorschach win this game and still be in contention?
Hello, Jesper.
Hello Jesper, welcome. The championship match of your division will be taking place after this match. We are a little bit off the schedule, so we asked Tugi and Mörke to start their match about 15 minutes later. But what happens on both sides? Both players are struggling.
Watching
Yeah,
from job, that's the way to go. You need to train more, you see? The others take a good example.
Yeah.
Jesper
But
gives
Adam, let's control what happens on the board. Both players are struggling very much. Who can survive? Tvekoshchak has
not
about...
really. It's not that bad. But that misdrop of Rorschach's is absolutely horrible. I think that's gonna be it. Rorschach tops out. Tvekoshchak takes the game and the match.
And the division. And Tvekoshchak wins Division 2. Tvekoshchak advances to Division 1 after very, very shaky match from Rorschach's side. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes those championship matches are full of nerves, are full of drama, and these times it wasn't the best sport level, I would say. But yeah, Tvekoshchak was the one who was able to keep his nerves, and Tvekoshchak takes the match, takes the division, and advances to Division 1. But with those kind of play, Tvekoshchak, you won't go far, so you have to train more. We'll have some break from Pal Tetris. We'll be back in the middle of September with Season 2. But yeah, definitely you need to train more. And then, yeah, let's see how it goes for you in Division 1.
For now,
for
let's
the
see
next season.
if we finally get a good game in this match. This is a
Yeah.
totally rubbish pace. Would like
Yeah,
to see like
everything is-
700k, you know?
Yeah, everything is now decided. Tvekoshchak, you won. You advance to the Division 1. So no pressure, mate. Do your best, and yeah, finish this division with style.
This is an aggressive setup. This is a very difficult setup. Tvekoshchak's on
This
the
is a
verge of
top-out
topping
setup.
out. Yeah, nearly.
Mhm.
Essentially, yes. Unfortunately, here we
But-
have the top out.
Yeah, but this, I think, it does not matter for Tvekoshchak. What matters for him is the division win and advance to the next season. Tvekoshchak, if you would like to say some word, please join us in the commentary if you want to share your thoughts. Congratulations for winning the division. It was a shaky season for both of you, for Division and for Division 2, for all of the players, I have to say, because there were better and worse moments. But you were the one who...
Hello guys, give me a second, I will just plug in my microphone and I can join you.
Mhm.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, Adam, so if you wanna, you can show the match statistics, and the league tables will be there in a moment.
Well, it's like I'm afraid this might be the worst of all of Rorschach's matches in this season.
It definitely is. It definitely is, Adam. Only 58 average losing lines, only 158,000 average losing score. He had one nice game with those 573,000. Yeah, but it wasn't enough. Tvekoshchak, you had also some shaky matches this season. Yeah, but it seems that you were able to hold your nerves a little bit better Sir, your thoughts? What do you think? What was the decisive factor for you to win this Division 2? Ah, he's not there yet. Okay, so let's wait for him.
Here we have the final division table. Ciekostek finished on the top with 12 points, advancing to Division
Hello
1.
guys, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yeah, we
yes,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah, Ciekostek, I wasn't sure if you were there, so I will ask you once again. You are the division winner. Congratulations for you.
Yeah.
This whole division, not only for you, but for all of the players, was very shaky. There were matches where players did well, did worse. Nerves played a factor, but you are the one who was able to handle it the best. How do you view it the whole season from your perspective? What do you think was the decisive factor to win the division?
For me, the most important part is to be slightly more average than my opponent.
Yeah, that's a very good attitude.
I am trying to play as average as possible, as you see.
As average as possible, but these average things work for you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I try to concentrate on board half, but right now, I'm mostly focused on training, but with physiotherapists, not on the game.
Mhm.
So I just play what I can. Yeah, generally I am not in my prime.
Not in your
but
best, not in your prime.
Well,
okay.
how
Mhm.
does it come you still win the division then?
Yeah.
I got lots of bails, generally from other players, and I was able to grab any present that I can get from any players.
But you know, for Division 1 next season, it won't be the case. You will need to show something more than you showed this season. So I hope.
I think that players can show less for me.
Let's see. Let's see how
Yeah,
it goes.
yeah,
Let's see how it goes.
exactly.
I think that purging some curses for other players also may help.
Yeah, but let's see how it goes. You will be the second Polish player in Division 2, in Division 1, sorry, with Adams. So it's also nice to see Polish players playing at the highest level. So I hope you prepare well. We know that we have now a break for NTSC because there is a World Championship tournament in Cologne, in a few weeks. But then we will be back for the season and we will be more than happy to see you in Division 1. Yeah, so we will let you enjoy your division win. Thank you for coming here. We are going for a short break and then we will have a Division 1 championship match between Tugi and Mörke. Mörke can't win anything. Tugi can win the division. If Tugi fails to win, Jesper will be the champion. So Ciekostek, once again, thank you for coming in. Once again, congratulations for winning the division. Train more for the next season, and let's see you in Division 1. Congratulations. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. You take a great effort to organize this tournament.
We're
I
doing our best.
appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
See you later then. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. Yeah, so Adam, I think we are going like for 5 minutes break, and then we'll bring Mörke and Tugi for Division 1 championship match.
Yes, let's go for like a 5-minute break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We are back from the break for the
Hello.
last match of today and the last match of Division 1, Merke versus Tugi. Let's take a look at the league standings. We have Tugi with 10 points. Jesper Rydén with 12, then me with 11, Tugi with 10, Merke with 6. That means that if Tugi wins for 3 points, he wins the division. If he wins for 2 points, he also wins the division because he defeated Jesper. And if he loses, Jesper wins the division. That's Division 1, so that's the whole Ballpark League Season 1 title at stakes. Tugi with a very difficult task now, defeating Merke. What do you think?
Yeah, on the one hand, it's very difficult, but there are 2 players who are able to defeat Merke this season so far. Out of 4 matches, Merke lost 2. So Merke is not invincible. Merke can be beaten, but Merke can can do a favor to a Swedish player. If he wins versus Tugi, then Jesper can be the champion. I wanted to say that in my eyes, Tugi might be the favorite of this match. But if Tugi plays like he played a few days ago in CTM PAL with those early top-outs, it might be difficult for him. So there is not a clear favorite today, in my eyes. I hope that both players can bring their A game. They're both able and capable of doing fantastic things like 700 plus scores and so forth and so on. I would like to see a lot of those. Everyone has their goals. Okay, Merke loves Sweden, so Merke will try to play for Sweden. Probably Jesper paid him a lot of cash to win, I don't know. But yeah, there are some fans of Merke, there are some fans of Tugi, there are some fans from Jesper. I, as a commentator, don't want to say I'm rooting for. I, as a commentator, want to see a great match. This is a Division 1 finale with 2 great players. So I hope they can bring their A game today and show us some, nice Tetris. Maybe double 700k. Would be nice to see. Both are yet to score a 700k this season. Adam, if you can bring those players stats for a moment. If I'm not mistaken, both are missing 600. Yeah, Tugi with 698, Merke with 628. So both players are yet to score a 700k. Why not today? Okay.
Hello.
And there is also hello. Oh my God, this is a very difficult nick, but
I
it's
didn't
not-
even try to pronounce it.
Yeah, but hello, a person with a very difficult name. Guys, Division 1 is also fighting for some money. Currently $69. The link to the match arena is in the chat, so you can click on the link and contribute to the prize pool. Both players, Merke and Tugi, are guaranteed some kind of a prize pool. Merke is in a very weird spot because even if he wins versus Tugi, he can't go higher in the division. So his spot in the division is decided. As we said, he can only play as similar for Tugi and can secure Jesper winning the division.
And for the ELO
so
points,
let's-
Merke still fighting for the world number 1 in the long run.
That's also an important thing. It's also an important thing. And Merke can't lose too many ELO points because then he will be seeded by ELO for the next season. So far, he's safe for Division 1, but if he keeps losing, who knows what happens. Merke is playing on his Ancient Rome, so there is no SPS, so there will be another factor of this RNG in this match. So I'm not asking players to go for SPS, but we can ask players if they're ready. If they're ready, let's start this championship match of Season 1.
Merke is ready and Tugi is ready, so the first game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yep. Tugi needs to win this match, no matter if in decider or without decider. The win is what he needs. So simple is it for him. If Merkel wins, no matter what the score, Jesper is the champion. And Merkel already started with a Tetris Tugi as well. They're trying to be as efficient as they can. And yeah, I already mentioned this last stream. Merkel, after buying his new capture card, gives us also a very nice optical visualization of his play. No, maybe my English bad, but his stack looks very nice on this capture card. Okay, 93 for Merkel, 95 for Tugi. Both players are going strong. No major issues. They burn some lines if needed. Don't want to risk anything in the early phases of this game. Maybe it's a great thing to do. Let's find out. But probably sooner or later in this match, one of them will be first to take more risks. But yeah, on the other hand, they are not forced to do it because what we mentioned at the beginning, they are both capable of playing level 19 plus speeds, so there is no need to go too crazy. 210 for Merkel, 170 for Tugi. So very nice start for Merkel in this game. And Merkel
Merkel on a crazy pace right now. 258 at 54 lines.
keeps his board in a very
Tugi 225 at 57 lines. Well, that's an absolutely amazing start of this match. It's like Merkel leading with by about 2 Tetrises now. But Tugi with a very good score on his own. This is a 600k transition pace for Merkel. Easily. Shall see what he manages to do with it. Now this hole on the left will be a bit problematic. Gets the first though. It's another one. North is kind of getting out of control. That's a pretty aggressive solution to that. But it works out very nicely. 402 for Merkel at 86 lines. 363 at 84 lines for Tugi. To get another Tetris, now within 1 Tetris of Merkel. This is quite an efficiency, quite the start we wanted to see. Merkel is not slowing down, back to about 2.5 Tetris advantage. But 6 lines ahead, Tugi still has some chances. Well, it's like, in this very case, 1 Tetris advantage at 19 transition shouldn't be too significant in the long run. It's always very nice to have it if possible. Gives you the room to breathe. Merkel 525 at 116 lines. Tugi 488 at 115 lines and burning. Merkel also burning a little bit, but essentially it's just playing 1 line off the ground. Most likely we'll try to go for this 1 off the ground Tetris here. So the next Tetris will be a transition due to those two burned lines. As he decides to go back to the bottom, he transitions with a triple with a score of 548. Tugi transitions with a Tetris with 522. This is about 30k lead of Merkus, so one Tetris won't be enough to overtake it for Tugi. And both the players are playing on 19 now, both with nearly perfect boards, but this hang of Tugi's on the left will be decisive, I believe. Here it is, we have a top out and Merke takes the first game. Will Merke survive it? It looks like he will.
Yeah, Mercury is doing great. And we'll see first 600k of this match very shortly, and there it is. Mercury should be able to survive. Oh, but this left side is not looking great. He needs an L. Yeah, and this will be it.
What a quick that was!
Unfortunately.
That was 8
174
high, that
lines.
right? Wow. Very nice start of Merkus. Tugi ready for the next game. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
Merke. Ready as well. Here we have it. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tugi started with 3 perfect Tetrises and Merke with quite a few imperfections on his board. This will be quite some burning, I'm afraid. Wow, what a great pieces those were, and what a long board to the right, to the left. Absolute perfection in the RNG. RNG been very kind to Merke today, it looks like, but still quite up high. This S isn't so good. And with this Tetris is back, the regular stacking, 59,000 points at 24 lines, Tugi 115k points at 22 lines. Both players back to perfect positions.
Okay, guys, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is it better right now?
Yes,
or
it's
is
much
it
better.
Still kind of laggy on my side. Okay. Yeah, so 189 for Tugi, 110 for Merke. Both players, yeah, trying to do their best, but Merke was forced to close as well for a moment, but now it's fine. He is in a nice shape, but he is suddenly about 50,000 points behind.
This was quite a nice lead building by Tugi there. Squeezing out of this possibility. 35k ahead at this point. This is like not so much on the one hand, but on the other hand, very nice lead to have. Very nice lead to start to work with. Merke once again in quite some burning. I don't want to say trouble, because it's not trouble necessarily, just burning. This single hole he has on the left side of the board will cause some efficiency trouble for the next at least few lines. That's another great chance for Tugi. The lead has already been extended to 3 Tetrises. With this one it's 4. Merke trying to do some fancy start, but this might This might backfire tremendously. It kinda happens. He can't get the full control over the board back. Now this dependency on the left is so high. Gets the lumbar again. Another kind of bailout for Merkel, that is. But Tugi 90k ahead at this point. 115k ahead. It's kind of pace Merkel had in the previous game. This time on Tugi's side. That was a pretty interesting tack of this L. Going from the very bottom. I'm not sure if that was the optimal way to do it. That he narrowly went over to the left. That's some really high efficiency attempts by Tugi. Working out exceptionally well so far. Still leading by about 100k points despite those few burnt lines. And just 2 lines ahead.
Yeah, but this time the game goes in Tugi's favor so far. We are still far from the decision will be the winner of this game, but yeah, going into transition with an advantage over Merkel is always a nice thing, but we know that Merkel can do very well this transition, so yeah, almost no lead is safe against Merkel, but we know Merkel is also a human, so there are also limits of yeah, the points who is going to top out on level 19 or 2. So far that he can go pretty well.
Both pairs will transition with the next Tetris. Merkel transitions
yeah,
with
let's hope.
483. Tugi transitions with 575. That's almost 90k advantage at the transition for Tugi. And both players survived the transition very well. Now we shall see how far they can go.
And there will be and both players not risking anything on level 19 speed, both trying to line it out and go as far as they can.
Merkel now will with a very nice board and Tugi with a bit of trouble. A few lines before, now out of it. I've got a few imperfections. This shouldn't be anything too difficult to burn out of. Still needs to clean a few lines. Now back to perfect board. Very interesting decision by Tugi to put that in this way, but worked out very nicely. Again, a lot of creative stacking today. Tugi actually managed to extend the lead by a few thousand points, not letting go by any means. And Merkel gets a Tetris. That was a really nice setup, very safe one. Merkel 564, Tugi 629, and Tugi set up for Tetris, gets the Tetris. 663 for Tugi, 572 for Merkel. No trouble on any of the boards. They're playing a nearly perfect game now. That was a misdraw by Tugi. Shouldn't be anything difficult, but it closes the board quite significantly. Now Tugi in a lot of trouble. Tugi on the verge of topping out. It looks like Tugi will top out. Tugi tops out Merkel. The score you need to get to in order to win the game is 677,000 points. 677,000 points. $70k to go. Definitely doable for Merkel. Just like 60 lines of burning, I believe. Maybe even less, yeah, it must be a bit less. What is Merkel doing? This is quite aggressive. 50k to go now. is quite some trouble for Merke, and Merke misdrops. That was a very unfortunate misdrop for Merke. Tugi prevails. Tugi takes the game. That was an unbelievable game by both. And they are ready immediately. So the next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'll give you the set of the links. Here we have the Discord link. And here I have the Match Arena link. This is pretty much like the last chance to contribute. It's the second to last match of the whole season. Now what to do? Here I have the link. Both players started. Both fighting. Tugi essentially won the game after the transition. The transition score wouldn't be enough to win that one. Merke starts with a few misdrops. That was a ghost burn, I believe, or what was that on Merke's side? Now in kind of efficiency trouble he will be, with this point on the left hanging around and another misdrop. Those are unlikely misdrops on Merke's side. Will be burning for a few more lines. Is he going to try to go for this left well, dirty left well? I believe he was trying to, but it failed completely. Now we'll be on the dirty right side. On the dirty right well. This one worked out and decides to stay for that. This is some crazy stacking by Merke. The Finnish school of stacking indeed, but it doesn't work out so far. Tugi with the advantage of over 1 Tetris, with this one over 2 Tetrises, and far cleaner board.
Yeah, Tugi needs to take the pace. Tugi needs to win. Keeps winning those games. He needs to win the match in order to take the division and the championship.
Just in the previous game we saw that there is no safe lead essentially. The lead you get at transition is just, on the one hand just, the advantage your opponent will have to overcome, but on the other hand, having this like 90k advantage, which Tugi had in the previous game, is very difficult to overcome. Merke with a series of misdrops.
Oh, and what happened to Merke?
Lost
Oh my god,
control
what he tops
over
out.
the pieces completely all of a sudden. An immediate train reaction, and here we have it. Tugi takes the game, leading 2-1. 3 games away from the Volpog League Season 1 title. Chikoszczak says Merkele.
Chikoszczak in the chat.
Well, Merke is ready, Tugi's ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It feels like Tugi wants to finish it quickly. Doesn't hesitate at all.
But can he? But can he do it? Oh, and we have a nice contribution of $1 to the prize pool, which
Yes.
stands at $70 right now.
We have another very clean start by Tugi. And this time, a pretty clean start by Merke as well. Tugi did a lot of fancy things with his pieces today. It was nice done, though.
Yeah, but right now he is leading 2-1, so it is working in his favor.
was into some minor trouble though. There are not too many burn options. Pretty much in lumber, and he doesn't get it. This T-spin won't work. It won't open everything up. He realized just after the spin that it didn't work as he wanted it to do. Now we'll be burning quite up high for quite some time. This is a really golden opportunity for Merke to get away with the lead. Took in quite some trouble survival-wise as well. Not trouble necessarily, but quite up high.
The format
This is best of
best
9.
of 9.
Tugi needs to win the match, to win the whole league. Merke with 222,000 points at 53 lines. Tugi 149 at 56 lines. This is quite an advantage, almost 100k advantage for Merke at this point. It looks like players decided to exchange these great games.
Yeah, we can't. We had. Sorry, we had with this one games double 600k. I wanted to say that they like not synchronizing with those good games, but it was one great game. So yeah, it was the case. 294 Merke, 201 Tugi.
So Merke went for some crazy setups. Now needs to burn up quite up high. I mean, that's a really terrible hang of this S on the left in terms of efficiency. Will he get bailed out once again? It looks like he will. Wow. This RNG is really in Merke's favor today. He knows that. Going for this center well, dirty Tetris, and he gets it. That's some really positive play, to say the least. It all works out somehow every time he goes for it. Tugi behind by about 2.5 Tetrises, maybe more like 2 at this point. Merke barely.
Oh, and Merke is going risky.
Another dirty Tetris for Merke, going for yet another one. This has to backfire at some point. There's no way it works like this all the time. Merke with 2 Tetrises, next 2 Tetrises of this dirty center well. It's unbelievable. Merke 427 at 112 lines, Tugi 370 at 111 lines. Looks like there's no stopping Merke in this game. Every time he does anything crazy, gets away from it. And it all works out somehow. Who knows? Why? Who knows how?
Tugi's chasing. It's only 40,000 points behind, few lines behind as well. Merke transitions with 503. Let's see what will be the transition score for Tugi. Can score one more Tetris before transition, but is he going too high before transition? I suppose he is. He transitions with 467 and his board is not looking great. He is on a verge of topping out and will probably have a 2-2 score very soon.
This is still survivable technically, but he didn't decide to go with this L to the left. Now I'm afraid this is game over, realistically. And it is once again going for this aggressive last Tetris, backfired completely. How many times we saw that? Many matches on many occasions. Merke levels the match up at 2 each.
Yeah, and Merke definitely plays better today than he played against you last week. Jesper was hoping for Merke to do so, and yeah, maybe his prayers were listened. Who knows? Merke is going for another 600k in this match. which was a bailout game on level 18. Maybe it also be a bailout game on level 19 plus. Who knows? But he needs something to the left right now. And it gets nice long bar schemes. Another one and another one, okay. And what do you say, Adam?
Well, it's like he really knows what he's doing today, really feeling the game. He really knows when he can go for the quick toss and when he really can't. What a Tetris!
And a Tetris!
That was perfectly played once again.
Yeah.
As I said, there's no
And
stopping
another
him
600K.
today, and he doesn't
Mhm.
misdrop. Marco back to his best, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Another Tetris that is.
What happens in Sweden right now, Adam?
Well, I'm sure the Swedish guy doesn't care about this particular game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's hoping it won't repeat. What a spin!
Oh, a nice spin! Oh my god, what is Marco doing today? Everything is working, Adam.
700k! The first 700k of Mercus in the lake.
Sorry, Tugi, but you got this day when Merca is probably in how do you say it in a thanks mode in Adam's language.
This is still survivable. Oh, he got some unlucky pieces this time. 717. Very nicely done. And they are ready. So let's start the next game immediately. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yeah, we have 2-2-2. So our favorite classic scenario, a 2-2-2 result after 4 games.
Marca got 600k in this match already.
Yeah, I wanted to say what's bad news for Tugi, that Merca is very, very consistent apart from this one game where he did those weird misdrops on his right side of the board and then top out immediately. But apart from that,
well,
Merca is
that's
not
like
only lucky but also playing well.
that's
But
like I'm pretty
maybe
sure
the other way
he
around.
doesn't care too much about that game. I saw that sequence. That was just like the most unlucky misdrop, the most unlucky way to misdrop. You can imagine when there's literally nothing you can do after this misdrop. Just happens from time to time. Tugi not playing bad by any means, but if Merca continues to play like this, I'm afraid there won't be too much Tugi can do today. Needs to try his 18 efficiency magic, I believe.
But this might not be enough, Adam. This might not be enough. Yeah, Tugi needs to switch on also his 19 magic. You know those games in the World Cup versus Mark when he went like 700 plus, did those chase downs and so on. This is something Tugi needs today.
We have an amazing paces on both sides. Merca 258 at 54 lines. Tugi 261 at 57 lines. Both on 600k transition space. That's some very high standards. None of the players wanna let go. You can see they're trying their best. On 18 as well.
Yeah, but Merca still with the same score and almost the same line count. So Tugi was able to catch up the score. Still have over 50 lines on this level. So there's still some chance. Oh, and now Merca's board is not looking great. He's forced to burn, and yeah, we'll see.
Decides to go for this
efficient
aggressive
it is.
setup, and it works out once again for him. Like, literally every single time Merca goes for like anything crazy, he has the pieces he needs.
Yeah, but
Was
this is
there-
Tetris. Remember
Yeah.
his match versus Jesper? Nothing worked for Merca, and this is the match where everything works for him. Yeah, so
Tugi
But now
committed
Tugi
a
has-
very
Mhm.
nasty misdrop very up very high. Managed to handle it excellently. It actually in the lead by less than one Tetris. Now Merca with this Tetris in the lead by less than one Tetris. It looks like it will be another game which will have both very high scores and the decision on level 19. Merca leading by about one Tetris, but this Tetris made it 2. Tugi had to burn a few lines. Merca took the opportunity, leading by 3 Tetris at this point. One more and he will be guaranteed the lead at the transition. Here it is.
And Merca is aiming for another 600k score in this match.
This time he can transition with 600k. Technically has still room for 3 more Tetrises with this burn. It's 2. Tugi fighting. And Merca kinda getting droughted. Those are some very unfortunate pieces for Merca. Finally gets the lump for the Tetris, but this will be an immediate top out. Merca tops out. Tugi, the score you need to get in order to take the game is 582,000 points. 582,000 points. That was a very unlucky finish from Merca. It wasn't even like he was going aggressive for the transition. He had like 9 lines, just a huge drought came, and there wasn't really anything he could do. He was forced to go for this Tetris setup. It caused the top out, quite unfortunate for Merca, but Tugi still needs to chase the score. 582 is the score to get. Very nice out to the left, but he needs the Lombard right now. Tugi doesn't get the Lombard this time. Wow, that was so unlucky for both players. Both players were forced to go into the Tetris setups. And both players didn't get the Lombards. Merca leads 3-2. Tugi is ready. And Merca is ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah, let's take a look at statistics. Average losing lines for both of them over 140. So both players, playing a nice match. Tugi's average losing score 513, Merca 433, but we know that Merca had this one early top out, so not counting this top out, it is also around 500k for him, but can't do it technically because in this match situation every single game counts. 45,000 for Merca, 49 for Tugi. Merca is 2 games away from securing a championship for his friend from Sweden. Tugi needs to win 3 games out of remaining 4. So Tugi's situation is not that great, but we know that he is a fighter. He can fight until the end. I will be coming back to this big match versus Mark in the local, because Tugi was like 4-2 down and then was chasing down the scores on level 26 or something like that. going for those 700s. So yeah, it's not over yet. He still can fight. He can still find a way to to win this match and take the championship. But maybe today is the day where not the favorites win the division, but the players who were seated a little bit lower. Who knows?
Merke with
Yeah.
233 at 47 lines and in quite some trouble board-wise. Wow, that was very aggressive. He knows that. He had this impression of relief that there was nothing bad happening eventually, but still very high. Merke's going too aggressive here. Needs to survive. He isn't getting the pieces. It will be a top out for Merke. Merke tops out. Tugi takes the game. We're at 3 each.
Yeah, and it's a gift from Merke's side to Tugi. We are 3 games each. So yeah, Merke made Tugi's life a little bit easier.
They are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we've gone through all the 3 possible ties so far. We will see the 4th one and the decider.
Yeah, in this situation, the league, the decider would be the most epic thing to witness, because there is no scenario when a decider lose. You can win something for a player to win the match, no matter what. So bringing it to decider might be something interesting.
Both days very similar scores. Not even a few lines worth of score separating them. Merke went up quite high once again. That's some very aggressive play on his side. What is Tugi doing? His left looks absolutely tragic. There are no burns. The left is cut off kind of now. This will be very difficult to work around so that there is no further damage done to the stack. You have another horn on the right. Tugi is handling that very nicely. And Merke with a series of hangs, very similar one to the one which caused the top out, the first early top out of his in this match. Merke in a lot of trouble and Tugi back to absolutely clean board. With this Tetris taking the lead as well, Merke in a lot of trouble is now.
Oh, Merke needs a lot of great pieces, but he gets some.
It's quite a bailout once again. Doesn't decide to go for the dirty immediately, but decides to go for this dirty and gets the Tetris again. Every single time Merke goes for the dirty Tetris, he gets the number. It was like the 8th time today, wasn't it?
Yeah, true.
Tugi leading by 1 Tetris and a few singles, both for the score. but with the cleaner board still. Not anymore with the cleaner board though. Well, it looks like the nerfs are slowly starting to get in. Lot of kind of shaking placements on both sides. Merke takes the lead back, but is 6 lines ahead. Due to all this high burning, with this Tetris, this is surely quite a significant lead though, given Tugi's board state. It looks like this will be another game which is decided on level 19.
Yeah, but Merke has to be careful because his left side is getting out of control from time to time, and if some unfortunate sequence comes, he might not be able to survive it. But now he decided to fill the left side, so it looks a little bit. The stack is pretty high, but he gets a long lowers it, and it's perfectly fine right now. 424 Merke, 412 Tugi.
Merke transitions with 450.
Mm-hmm.
Tugi can transition in the lead. 2 Tetris will be enough for it, but it looks like Merke will be surviving this transition very nicely. Tugi transitions with 464, leading by about 5k points now. It all comes down to this 19 race, and Tugi goes for this Tetris and gets it. Now leading by about 25k points. Will he go for another one? Might be forced to go for another one. This isn't a Tetris setup. Went quite too aggressive with that, and Tugi will top out. Merke needs this Tetris to take the game. The Lombard comes, Merke takes the Tetris and the game.
And Merke is 1 game away from winning the Division 1 for Jesper. I know that it sounds maybe ridiculous, but it is what it is. If Merke wins 1 more game, Jesper will be the Division 1 champion. Tugi in a very difficult situation right now. He needs to win 2 games in a row.
I'm wondering, like, was Tugi forced to go for the second Tetris? Because the setup looked so nicely. It was so good of a setup. It was asking to, like, set me up, please. But it didn't work out completely.
Yeah,
so unfriendly from the game. Tugi is ready. Yeah, the setup was like so good. They are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Like always, like this decision when you know the setup is like so good and you wanna go for it and you go for it, and all of a sudden it just doesn't work out and there's like no clean reason why. It's always painful to lose in this way. Happened to Tugi now, but he needs to forget about it, or at least try to forget about it. If not necessarily forget about it, but focus on this next game he plays now. He starts with 2 Tetrises, very nice start. Needs to win the next 2 games to take the league.
Yeah, if he loses one of those 2 games which are remaining, Jesper will be the champion. I think Jesper will owe a big bottle of beer, or Merke drinks. Yeah, because the destiny of the Swedish player is now in hands of a Finnish player. What kind of situation are we having right now? Yeah, but everything is in...
Like, how ironic that is.
Yeah. But Tugi has all of the destiny in his hands. He doesn't have to wait for other players to do the job for him. Either he wins the match and the division, or
Merke doesn't
not?
get anything to burn.
Oh wow!
Finally, the pieces come. Wow, that was
Oh my
like
god!
a huge series of no burn possibilities for Merke. It wasn't like he could bait out. It would be extremely unlucky if he didn't survive it. Everything alright. Now we have to burn for quite some time. The opportunity for Tugi comes. He's leading by about 30k points at this point and can easily extend the lead by 2 Tetris, I believe. Here it is, 1 Tetris to the advantage added, now about 50k points. The lead is. Merke goes for another dirty center well. This time the Lombard doesn't come immediately. This time the setup isn't so good.
But he gets a J, he's once again ready, and he gets the Lombard, gets a Tetris. 215 for Merke, 282 for Tugi, so this time Tugi with an advantage. And Tugi is in a monster pace. 300k after 65 lines. So if he keeps this pace, he can transition with 600k.
Tugi leading by true 3 Tetrises at this point.
And his board is very clean. He's not going for any risky things, trying to play methodically with a higher left side, but taking some schemes if necessary, and then going for Tetris after Tetris.
Now those last like 20 lines of Merke's were absolutely perfectly played. He managed to reduce the deficit to just about 2 Tetrises. With this Tetris it's back to just 1 for a moment. But Tugi fires back immediately. Merke 402 at 101 lines. Tugi 474 at 103 lines.
Tugi will be crossing this 500k barrier very soon. Merke is 50k away. Yeah, so it looks like a true about 2 Tetrises lead for Tugi. And Tugi is playing very clean in this game. Very efficiently as well.
Yes, we have a nearly perfect game here.
Mm-hmm.
The best you can imagine realistically. Merke is getting close to transition and will be behind at the transition, but he doesn't need to be behind by much necessarily. Will he try to go for this last Tetris? I think he's trying to, but this very left side is not looking good necessarily. This won't be a clean transition really. Has to burn into the transition in this way. Transitions with 550 roundabout. Tugi going aggressive just before the transition, again decides to take this triple, very wise decision, or maybe that was double. Transition with 600k, didn't by about 40k points at this point, but this is quite a misdraw by Tugi. This will be just a triple. I'm not sure if Tugi can survive it. It is possible technically, surely, but he would require a lot of favorable pieces to the left, and there is no space on the right really. He's getting a lot of great pieces though. These pieces help. Merke
okay.
is trying his best as well. Merke is surviving. Looks like Tugi will be topping out here. He's run out of space. Merke, in order to take the game and the match, need to get to 625,000 points. 625,000 points is the score to get.
If he gets this score, Jesper will be the Division 1 champion. If
this
Merke
is a bad misdrop though. This is a very bad misdrop.
but he is doing it like a pro right now.
It's not that straightforward still. Very nice L to the left that was. Still needs some pieces to the sides. He didn't put this O to the left.
Oh, and it's getting... Oh,
Needs a
he
lumbar now.
lumbar.
Needs a lumbar
No
right now.
lumbar. There's a lumbar, okay.
Has a lumbar. It's 9k to go. It's still possible, even this high. L to the left needed. He needs the L to the left. Gets
Gets
the L. Can he clutch it out? 3 more K needed. This is possible. This is possible. And here it is! Mörke does
Oh
it!
my god!
What a
Mörke gets
survival
them.
that was!
And Mörke wins the Division 1 for Jesper. Oh my god, what happens? He was fighting like a lion and he got hit. Mörke wins the match 5-3 and Jesper is the Division 1 champion. Who could have imagined it? And what a survival it was, Adam. It was far from obvious that Mörke can chase the score down.
Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Once again, even at the very end, Mörke gets the right pieces. And the way he used them, that was absolute masterclass.
I don't
Mörke is
know
back
if-
with his best.
Yeah, and I don't know if Jesper is here. I don't know if Jesper has seen the match. Oh, he is here. So Jesper, congratulations for winning the division. You are the Division 1 champion.
You are the Lolpok League Season 1 champion.
Mm-hmm. And you can say a big congrats to Mörke. He did it for you today. And Adam, thanks to this score, you are finishing second in the division. Tugi, by not winning the match, finishes third in the division.
Here we have the match stats. Tugi with unbelievable stats. 531 average losing score, 145 average losing lines, highest score 676, highest lines 202, total score almost 4 million, total lines over 1000, and it's not enough. He still loses 5-3. Mörke's stats are pretty bad-ish, kind of, due to those two early top outs. But besides
but-
those two games, that was a stunning performance. Stunning performance by both. Unbelievable match.
Yeah, and let's take a look on the standings. These are the final standings of division. Yeah, it was a bad luck for you, Tugi. That's true. That's true, because Mörke had a very shaky season, and this was enough. Sorry, but I think there is a small mistake in the standings. I will let him fix it.
Well, Tuki, I
Okay.
know what you can do. You can train more.
Yeah, you can train more. Okay, now the standings are correct. So we have Jesper 12 points, Adam 11, Tugi 10, Mörke 9 points. These are the final standings. Mörke not finishing on the podium, but Mörke with this performance, unbelievable performance. Made a gift to the Swedish player for Jesper, who wins the Division 1. Adam finishes second and Tugi on the third spot of the podium. So it was a pretty tight division. You need to train Mörke to play like that against everyone. That's all.
Except
That's
you, you
also
mean?
true.
Everyone but you. Yeah, I know those tricks. I know.
Yeah.
But
so,
finally we have Jesper,
Mhm.
the Lolpok League Season 1 champion, Ćwiekoszczak advancing to Division 1. We'll see Ćwiekoszczak in Division 1 next season. Who would have expected that?
Who would have expected that? And
Jesper
both
winning the league and Ćwiekoszczak advancing to Division 1 next season.
Adam, every league apart from Division 4, every division was won by 1 point. Only in Division 4 there were 3 points separating a first and a second player. So this was a pretty interesting season with ups and downs, with some great performances like today. Tugi played very well today, but yeah, Merke was in his very best shape. There were some hiccups for every single player, but overall it was very interesting. We had some dramas. We have still one more match to be played between the two Finnish players in Division 3. There is more or less decided everything, apart from one thing. Dewey is relegated, that's no discussion about it, but Hazuli, if he wins the match, he can finish in the top 3 and secure him a safe spot in Division 3 for the next season. The match will be played tomorrow at 18:30 UTC, and this will be the conclusion of the very first interesting season. The season 2 will start in the middle of September after CTWC does. We opened the registration today. I can see that there are some players who already signed up. You can do it as well. You can join our Discord server if you want to try some PAL in league format. There is something for you, but it's not the last event we organize before the TSC break. There will be also a Lolpo Classic, which is scheduled for the next Saturday. It will only happen if 8 players register. We already have 1 player registered, who is Iceblade. If you wanna join and play some more PAL Tetris before switching to NTSC, feel free to do it. The registration is open until Thursday, 18 UTC. Yeah, very exciting day, Adam.
Yeah, let's take
lot
a
of
look
dramas.
at the elo list as well. It will be updated here in just a few seconds. Just wait a few seconds, please. And here we have it. Merke back to world number 2, having won this match. 75 points shy of Mark. Me down
Too
to
good.
world number 3. That Tugi remains world number 4, and Jesper, the Lolpop League Season 1 champion, currently world number 5. We also had one change in the due to the Ćvikoszczak versus Ruszczak match. Ćvikoszczak having beaten Ruszczak is up to world number 14, Ruszczak down to world number 15.
Yeah, but for Ćvikoszczak it doesn't really matter. His elo rating right now, he has a guaranteed spot in Division 1 and he can play versus Tugi, versus Adam, versus Jesper, probably versus Merke, because his elo rating, yeah, probably. If Merke signs up, he's guaranteed to play in Division 2 because 2 best players from not seeded players will be in Division 1. Merke is currently world number 2. So even if he drops behind Adam, Tugi and Jesper, who are guaranteed play, so yeah, he would need to drop behind Schnecke, but dropping
And this
in
is
the Lolpop Classic
technically impossible. Well,
It's
maybe we'll
impossible.
see Mark join the league next season. Why not? Maybe
Would be
Schnecke.
nice.
Also would be nice. Maybe Mark. Cool.
Yeah,
Would
but
be nice.
but-
Maybe
but it-
Eliva would be very
Yeah,
nice.
but if Schnecke joins and both Mark and Merke play, then Schnecke will be forced to play in Division 2, which would be also very interesting to see.
But yeah, it's like so high level, isn't it? Those 6 spots. It seems like 6. Well, that's 6 spots, but all of a sudden it turns out it's not that many after all.
Yeah, this is there are only spots for the elite players. Yeah, and this is how it goes. If you want to be one of those elite players, you need to do something similar what Tugi and Merke did today. They are playing very well, and I know they will do it next season as well. Yeah, so maybe Adam, it's time to call it a day and find someone to rate.
I see Monthly Tetris is playing futures. Oh, I believe they just finished.
Oh.
Have they finished or are they to start? I don't know really. It looks like they finished due to all the GGs I see on the chat. So maybe let's find somebody else to raid.
So let's rate maybe Arkina. He's streaming CTWC UK. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yeah,
Hello?
that's a great decision.
Mm-hmm.
Let's raid. Right. Here we have the raid. Tomorrow we'll play the very last match of the season, Hazuli versus Dewey. This will be happening tomorrow, Sunday, at 18:30 UTC. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, bye!